the thing is that we need to understand that not everybody has the same path, the same destiny. And that's why I said injurious motivational content. See these motivational speakers, they'll be like, oh, do this, you get this in how many days, do this, do that. Now you give somebody principles that worked for someone else. Maybe it works for maybe Jeff Bezos. But you are not Jeff Bezos. So at that point, everybody can't be Jeff Bezos. Just like I remember then when we were in school, Ben Carson, then most of us that read Ben Carson would be like, oh, I want to be a neurosurgeon. But some of us came into school and realized that, okay, we are not meant to be Ben Carsons. We are actually meant to be something else. And I know people that went into medicine thinking they were Ben Carson. At the end of the day, they switched and found out that maybe they're supposed to be acting or something else. So it's important for people to realize that I have my own path. I have my own destiny. I have my own field that I have come to influence in this particular life I am in. And it's left for us to actually find it out. And once you're there, you realize that there's no competition. Everybody just trying to strive in their own way. We all have our own journey. So even when it looks like the other person is doing better, they're not actually doing better. What you should be comparing is the you now and the you before. Where were you? Where are you now? What were you doing? What are you doing now? And I'm not just talking about physical, spiritual, emotional. I'm talking about everything that makes you who you are. Now, I'll end this with the cake illustration. This cake illustration, I always use it because it just makes more sense. Especially as I'm a baker though. Now, imagine a cake that is in an oven and it's not yet ready. Now, as the baker, we always open the oven. And when we open the oven, we use a toothpick and we check if the cake is ready. Now, when we see that the cake is not ready, we close back the oven and we'll leave it there. And we'll be like, okay, fine, the cake is not yet ready. But the moment the cake is ready, we'll bring it out. Now, what happens? There is fire in the oven, and you are the cake, and you'll be placed there by your creator. And that fire is molding you. Now, if you're brought out before the cake, what happens? When you put that to it breaks. It doesn't stand. So now, if you bring out the cake, or you come out in that situation, and you're taking where you think you should be, what happens? You get broken. You're not yet fit. You've not been molded to handle that challenge yet. And so that's why it's important to remain in the oven. No matter how hot it is, how painful it is, how sometimes you don't even understand, why am I